Hey you my beautiful Heinous Henchmen, welcome to the MEATY refresh of Vita Carnis Season 1. Essentially, I wanted to bring us all up to scratch so we can prepare ourselves for the coming Season 3. This video will include all of Season 1, and let me tell you, it is insane and amazing to refresh on. And trust me, you're gonna love this. So without further ado, let's dive in. Tape 1, Living Meat Research Documentary. Ooh. Guys, we've got some flashing lights, so if any of you guys are epileptic, please just be a little bit cautious. Ooh, the possession of this footage may lead into investigation and detention. $500 fine.
On planet Earth,
Yeah?
life has thrived for millions of years.
You're right.
Creatures big and small
Aww.
have found ways to adapt
Little
and
cutie
evolve
pie.
to flourish in all types of environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be found.
Oh,
Earth has homed these creatures
I'm ready
since
for this
the
to
dawn
turn
of life
horrifying.
itself.
Try the bites.
Only until very recently, things have changed. New life forms have appeared all around
Yummy.
the globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself. That is why we, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying these new species, trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways of life.
Can't wait
First,
to give them a
what are
meaty
these new life
surprise.
forms? Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931,
1930,
there has
okay.
been much debate on
31.
what these newcomers are and where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity?
I'm leaning more into
From what our
aliens.
scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know
Yeah,
why
I think
or how,
aliens.
but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home. What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known
It kind
today.
of just looks like a flea.
But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones.
Okay.
They
Very
greatly
red.
resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita Carnis.
Of
The
meat?
Carnis species consume decaying, organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their Carnis relatives.
Okay.
The Carnis only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which leads to the first creature of the Carnis species, the crawl.
Okay.
The crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration. These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi.
Okay.
A primary stem structure is the host to divisions of other, smaller branches. In each tendril contains a variety of veins, arteries, and other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth.
Pretty efficient.
The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its root-like
like
tendrils,
parasites.
it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy. Although
Right. Let me give my huge mega brain idea. So it pretty much acts like holly on trees. It kind of just zaps the nutrients away from other living things to self-replicate and propagate itself. And I assume this is where the other Carnis are like popped out from. This is like a nest or a breeding ground? Maybe. Back to the video.
the crawl also obtains energy through another means.
Eating things?
Using a sophisticated form of photosynthesis.
Oh,
The
okay.
dark pigmentation of the smaller branches
Okay, they are
is
literally
ideal for
plants.
absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth. Because of its efficiency, it thrives in almost all types of environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world, and can be found pretty much anywhere.
Hang on a second. Was there a little dark speck? Am I losing my mind? I think I might be... No. Look right here over my cursor, people. What the fuck? Is this an extremely dense area, or is it an area uninhabited by the crawl? Because I'm not being funny. What's so special about South America, man? What is so special about this little area that makes it inhospitable for the crawl?
Easily
Or a
allowing it to
big
spread
growth
across
site.
the world, and can be found pretty much anywhere.
Pretty much, anyway. And there's...
Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes in nature's balance.
Because it's pretty much an invasive species.
One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors, but due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead.
That's interesting.
The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey, and are able to eat the crawl as well. The presence of all these animals leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again.
Well, that's a pretty good way to explain it.
This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive.
It's crazy to think that that's just an amazing food
uses
chain.
The crawl to our advantage.
Well, for
because
compost,
of the supernatural
probably.
Rate of growth and its richness in
No. Crawl. Radio tower overgrown with crawl. Okay, why a radio tower specifically? That's interesting.
And its richness in nutrients, it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality.
See, I was right.
The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so.
I don't trust that.
But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards.
It would be like rich people eating caviar.
The crawl also plays a very important role in the
breeding
creatures that we have been studying.
I'm right.
Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches. This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism and go to live on as an independent animal. This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
Okay. No. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom. The kingdom was... Okay, so what I'll do is I'll come back to this, see if I can find this in higher definition so I can read it more. But this is obviously extremely important. Because why else would they flash this on the screen? Let's be real, people. So, it's a king and a queen, and presumably a little prince. Interesting. Hey you guys, Editing Heinous here. I have failed in my quest. I have failed you guys. I can't find any higher quality images of the pages, so if I yap about, oh, Editing Heinous will come in and talk about this more likely than not, I won't be able to. So, let's get back to this, and I'm sorry.
The trimmings.
Okay. Vita Carnis.
Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned raccoons.
Skinned raccoons.
They are known to have a plump body, round head,
good for
small
eating,
eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also equipped with a diversity of limbs. All individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics.
Oh, that's quite cool.
One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball.
Imagine slam dunking a trimming like a Michael Jordan.
It will wonder to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet
so they're like
consists
vultures.
of rotting plants and meat, including, but not limited to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals.
It's probably because they're really easy to kill.
Although its appearance is unsightly, it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding when threatened.
Poor thing.
Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near the bottom of the food chain,
makes sense.
making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators. Naturally, its population would eventually die out. This is not the case.
No. Stop. Mass trimming infestation. Estimated 400 plus trimmings gathered under a large abandoned satellite dish. But we saw that the crawl was going over a radio tower, so they're attracted to radio waves? Because I remember a while back when I was, like, quite little, I watched someone talk about this, and this is something that came up a lot, so are the Vita Carnis, like, obsessed with being near radio waves? Because that's very specific for the cruel infesting a radio tower. Like, why are they doing this? Are they trying to transmit a signal or something? Because they obviously have their own sort of sentience, but they're going towards locations which can distribute radio waves. Why? It's very interesting, and obviously someone's investigating this themselves, and they're tying up these little plot points. Because what? Why? But let's get back to this.
The crow constantly produces a large quantity of trimming notes, keeping up their numbers.
Okay.
Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl. Trimmings grow at a decent pace, reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years. Although
they're probably
plentiful,
evil.
Humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance has even considered
they're
them
infestations.
pests, due to them digging through trash bins and making excessive noise at night.
Have they... Don't get me wrong, but have they been nesting in that satellite dish? Because obviously there's 400 plus of them, so someone must have noticed how loud it's getting around there. Why hasn't someone done anything about it? It's very strange and it's very suspicious. Because you've got to notice it.
Some people still keep trimmings as pets and relatively domesticate
them. They're kind of cute in a gross way.
Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature.
Could you imagine,
their plentiful
like,
numbers
the meat
to their
juice
nature,
stains?
They are truly a thing to behold. The next species on our list is the meat snake.
Okay. No. My god. During the travels on one of their expeditions, I assume, a great storm struck twice? It was so... Oh, no, it was so powerful, it swayed the boat the royal family rode and pushed the prince out into the sea. Okay. So, it's telling us a story. Very interesting. So this probably relates to the other one. Well, it does. It's from the same storybook. But this is a lot of context to give us out of nowhere, and I don't like it.
The meat snake.
Mutari?
The meat snake is a worm-like creature.
Oh, I love the art for
made
this.
of a variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane. Its size varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes.
Okay, like
when
me.
It first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length. Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters.
Oh my god.
Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague,
because there's a lot of food,
it can greatly surpass this.
No, stop flashing this shit at me, bro. Largest meat snake ever discovered. During of underground something activity? Is that saying cult activity? Hang on, buddy. Fuck. I'll come back to this to see if I can read it more, but it's very interesting because I think that says cult activity. I can only assume that says cult activity. It kind of looks like the word. But it wouldn't surprise me if a cult sprung up over the Vita Carnis, because, like, they appeared out of nowhere in 1931, and they've, in a way, just perfectly blended into ecosystems. That is not natural for an invasive species. It should not happen. So some genius was probably like, oh, it's pretty cool. Let's make it a god, brev. Let's get back to it, people.
Surpass this length. The meat snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts.
Okay, so another scavenger.
A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism.
Probably because it can't swallow
the meat
it.
snake locates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors
okay.
to touch and feel its environment.
Like a normal snake.
The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby.
Would it eat another
This
trimming?
process shares many similarities to regular snakes,
Yeah, there we
hence
go.
the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole. Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin and the connection points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake.
So it doesn't shit?
Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because there's nothing good in
Speaking of
them.
skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own.
Oh,
Each meat snake
that's
has
so
its own
cool.
skull,
That's a human skull.
corresponding to what that one has
That's a
consumed.
fucking human skull.
During its lifespan, it will swap or replace
Oh my
these skulls
God.
if needed. A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes.
So it could live for
The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
Was that the one in the tunnel?
The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating. Interestingly, the meat snake is the only member of the Carnis family that is able to reproduce. When a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat snakes will go on their
So it just
separate
clones
ways
itself.
and live on as two distinct organisms.
That's bad.
Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot.
So it doesn't
not too
burn their
cold.
coating.
Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes.
Going back to the war.
Humanity will use them to our advantage.
How?
Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products.
That's
the
good.
preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease.
Okay, so chuck them at walls.
Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin,
that's
dispose roadkill. Within war on the battlefield
Makes
to
sense.
dispose of festering bodies and parts.
See, I'm smart.
And within zoos to dispose of deceased animals.
That's cool. I like the real life
They are
applications of
extremely
them.
tame, not caring if any creature is around.
It
them,
looks like it wants to
only
eat
acting
me.
defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame. Overall, meat snakes are
This
a
is a little
marvelous
cutie.
creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell.
I do mind the smell.
Our next creature is the mimic.
No. No. Stop. After being stranded at sea, the young prince eventually was cast to an island. Injured, the prince stumbled his way into a nearby cave. The prince used what magic he could put himself into a healing sleep. Interesting.
The mimic. The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended
That
finger
has
length,
malevolence
longer
in its
limbs,
eyes.
bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it
Like
resembles
most
a happy
teachers.
face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped.
You know how, like, primates smile to show aggression? Can you imagine the mimics doing that to show aggression? It's like, I'm gonna eat you, bitch. Nah.
The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than
Oh! If it's mostly incisors, that means it's a meat eater.
humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole.
Oh!
A mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Oh! Oh, that's awesome, isn't it, people? You just want to hear that, don't you?
Because of this, they are found solely around human-populated areas.
Notice how
The
there's
mimic's life
nothing in
cycle is
Australia,
made of three
pretty much.
stages. In the first stage,
Oh,
a
it's
young
kinda
mimic
cute.
separates from the crawl.
It looks like a
They
trimming.
closely resemble their trimming
There we go.
relatives, but are thin,
Oh,
sleek,
kick
and
the
only
shit out
have
of it.
4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life.
Does it like cocoon itself?
Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated.
Oh, that's
It now
gross.
stalks and feeds only on humans.
You locked it in the
It will
home.
locate human-populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
Oh!
Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey
Stalking
and run its routine
behaviors.
when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night.
Oh no.
Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute and immediately begin consumption. Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal.
Oh!
Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves.
I thought that was a
Once a
knock.
human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
I don't like being afraid. Bitch, it knows you're in there. Turn off your flashlight! It's like she's asking to be eaten. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm scared. Hello? Mr. Mimic! Please fuck off. Hello? He is toying with us. Hello? It's a matter of time. That's a hand. Oh, that's a hand. You bitch. At least you're good at fingering. At least you're good at fingering. At least you're good at fingering. Oh, you're a meaty boy. You're a meaty boy. Oh, hello, 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 hello. I
The
don't
next
like
stage
you.
of the mimic's life cycle has 2 potential
Oh,
morphs it may
2?
develop into. If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it will develop more human-like features.
Okay.
It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical
Oh my
to a human
God.
being.
Ma
It now can blend entirely into civilization.
Can we get
and
like
lure
a-
other humans more effectively.
a like low-tier gold mimic?
The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food.
Overabundance?
It will grow into a larger,
Oh.
more evolved hunter. Its
Oh.
proportions will increase in length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin,
Oh.
which is highly durable, and increases
Is that
in
a bullet
strength the more
breaking
the
and
elder
shooting
mimic
it?
consumes. This excludes the face,
Oh.
which is now coated in a pale pink skin.
Oh god, it looks
The
like a
mimic's
puppet.
teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat, leaving its mouth a toothless
Oh
grin.
god.
It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet.
And it only eats us.
Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here
The
are
Holy 12 gauge!
instructions.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics,
Oh,
or there have been
God.
mimic sightings. 2. If you encounter a stationary mimic,
Shoot it.
seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities. 3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position,
And accept
protecting
death.
your neck, face, and vital organs from attack.
That's just accepting
Make
death.
as much noise as you can to alert any other people.
No,
5.
that's us killing
If you
ourselves.
have a
I don't
weapon,
trust them.
Do not use it.
Why?
A mimic is fairly resilient, and any
Shoot the
strikes or
cunt.
shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time. Instead,
Bullshit.
use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any
Well,
attacks.
it's obviously going to be much physically stronger than
6.
me.
In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind
They're
other furniture.
smart.
A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey.
I don't believe
and will
that.
Move on.
It waited that woman
Be
out.
safe, and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs. Next up, the harvester. The harvester.
No. But the prince's sleep was long. He slept for what seemed like forever. As he slept, the land around him changed and grew. It was unrecognizable from when the prince first arrived, but the sleep still needed time to heal the prince. Much more time, but it kept the prince safe while he rested, guarding him from the elements as the lands changed. Curious.
The harvester. The harvester is a large, bulbous mass with a large
that's a
amount of
gross way to
tendrils
describe it.
spreading from the base.
Why does it have different vines?
The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter. The tendrils, on the other hand,
Oh, yeah?
can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally.
What the fuck?
The harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in the
You
unique
can
and
see its
deadly way.
vines
A
right next
harvester
to
is
the
created
person.
when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground.
Oh god.
The harvester is equipped with 2 types of specialized tendrils.
A
The first
neurotoxin?
type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface. These branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump 2 types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected
So they
into,
can't move, they're
causing
paralyzed.
sudden paralysis. The other side can inject an anticoagulant,
So they bleed out.
which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting.
What a horrible way to die.
Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently.
Oh.
Once the prey has been injected with both
It's
venoms,
over.
the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable
It probably
to
can't
move due
even
to the
breathe.
paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss.
And then
Once the prey has
uses
bled
the
out,
nutrients.
the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients. These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement
hence I
loosens the
sense
soil and
tools.
slowly pull the body underground. Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps. The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked
Makes
back
it
into
grow
the main
bigger.
bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines.
do you reckon it'll be good
The
eating?
nutrients are then converted into usable energy. The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent
Plants.
plant growth, which then attracts more animals.
Small animals. As
A
well.
strange behavior the harvester displays is its choice of diet.
Symbiosis?
The spines will only activate on larger animals,
Okay.
allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected.
Which attracts
The
predators.
spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens.
Attracts predators.
One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or
There we go.
predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive, and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing.
Yeah.
Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous.
No shit.
The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse
Oh,
areas
it's not in
the
UK.
northern hemisphere and woodland
Oh,
forests.
beautiful. Not in Australia either.
If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you.
Yeah, it's kind
being
of
that there is
over.
no cure, and fatality is 100%
Could you
possible.
trick it out by throwing something heavy? Now, stop flashing shit. Family attacked. Authorities refuse to handle the harvester. Why are they not doing anything? It's almost always in these animal horror series, there is some sort of corruption. So why are they not dealing with it when they know there's a threat? I don't believe it. They're corrupted.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place.
But you can trick it out, right?
If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic.
Because you'll set
Sudden
it
movements
off.
may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks,
because
or
they'll
full
set
water
it
bottles,
off.
gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next
Would it
meal.
be vegan to eat a harvester or cruel?
Next up is the host.
Can you... No. 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 Stop. Outside the cave during a time of hardship lived the island critters. The critters were struggling in their hard time. There was barely any food to go around. They would go and gather whatever they could. I don't like that. Is this alluding to the Carnis? Possibly, because why are they not? They do kind of look like mini trimmings, don't they? Quaint. Hey guys, Editing Heinous here. It's finally my time to shine. Okay, so, you know those critters we see in the little storybook about the prince? I think they are people in the Great Depression trying desperately to find any source of food, money, medicine to help themselves out. So, a group of these people found the prince. And he created the Carnis in 1931 when he was discovered. But I think it's very interesting that also the mimics were made. So maybe it's just the Carnis evolving to being predated upon or overused. Same with the host of influence. But I think it's all very interesting because the prince, at least initially, tried to be good. But that's just a little editing heinous thoughts. Back to the video, people.
The host of influence. The host of influence, more commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms.
And then it's got
Other than
hentai
this,
tentacles
it
for
shares
legs.
no other characteristics. The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place.
So it's like a plant?
Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing
For
movement.
protection.
The host's head
Curious.
has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding. On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards. These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air.
Okay, so we've got bioweapons.
These spores are hazardous, so keep clear
We've
of
got
them at all
Resident Evil
costs.
shit. No. Remember when I mentioned about a cult earlier with the meat snake? Look at that shit. They've got like Ku Klux Klan hood on. Come on, man. This is just a Vita Carnis clan, pretty much. Was there anything else? Was there? No. Okay, so it was literally just
Luckily,
a cult. Hey guys, Editing Heinous here. Guess what? I fumbled and I missed something. But let me show you. Okay, so this image is essential for Vita Carnis. So we see a red triangle on a big old black circle. Now this could be a singularity that we're seeing, or it could just be something carved in stone. I'm leaning more on a inactive singularity that the cult finds and begins to worship. But just remember that symbol, because it's going to be so important for the rest of this video, alright? So, without further ado, let's dive back into this, people.
It is rare, only found in North America.
Why?
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky
Strange.
and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one. The spores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them.
Oh.
An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change.
Because it's influenced by the spores.
The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination.
Because it's
Then
inhibiting
more
chemicals in
serious
the brain.
symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you, or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services.
Do they have an antitoxin?
After a total of 6
Well,
to 7
can't-
hours
it
after
can't
infection,
really have an
the
antitoxin for
organism will
spores,
cease
can
all
you?
activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the
So they're
infected
killing themselves.
makes their way to the host, they will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs.
For nutrients.
The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps.
Okay, so just to have a little talk here. So quite clearly, you know what I mean, it's almost like they're offering themselves up as a sacrifice, and we saw a coal. So we saw a coal. Could these people be infected by these spores or use them? Do they have a host of influence, which is making them go cray cray? It's all too curious, people. All too curious.
However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or
Okay.
is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
So the spores die in that time.
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it
Uproots?
will unroot itself and move to a new location.
That must be horrifying. And goofy.
Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one
Only known
makes getting
photos.
info about the host very daunting.
Who's
All
tracking
you need
this
to currently
down?
know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs. Next, the monoliths.
Oh.
The monoliths.
No. Although one day the critters found the cave while searching for food. They found the prince in trance in his healing sleep. The critters were so struck and enchanted by the prince's magic. Are these the Carnis? Or is this referring to the cult? Is this a cult of people that found this prince? This prince of the Vita Carnis? Maybe? Or is this in 1931 where they first found the Vita Carnis? There is I want to think that this is people finding the prints, and it's not Carnis already there. I like to think that it is people finding this prints. Hey guys, it's me editing Heinous again. Okay, so pretty much, I just want to talk more about the prints. So, we can assume he is the offspring of some greater Vita Carnis, so to speak. And we know that he's a hyper-advanced civilization. I've heard people say his ship crash-landed on Earth, which I believe it probably is, considering one of the earliest things we hear about the Carnis is that they could potentially be extraterrestrials. Or it rules them out that they're not. But I don't think that's true. So, I imagine the Prince has lots of high-tech equipment, which is why he's able to, well, heal. And that rock we see him on, surrounded by that green aura, I imagine that's kind of like a healing bed. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Link awakens in pretty much a magic bed with technology, which is what I kind of think is happening right here. And these people pushed to the brink of starvation due to the Great Depression see him and they're like, holy fuck, this is like, this is amazing. He can probably get us food. So he, I believe, had benevolent intentions when making the Carnis, because they work so well with all the other ecosystems. He wouldn't do that if it didn't work. But I imagine the Carnis in its own way evolved past this and kind of started to grow defenses against humans by creating the mimics and the hosts. So I reckon an offshoot of these people who found him were the people who first originally started the cult. And that triangle symbol we see, surrounded by the circle, is probably on all of his equipment. But that's just a me thought. Heinous, editing, out.
The monoliths. The monolith is a very new creature,
Only
new. Showing up in June of 1972, in the area of...
Interesting.
There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter.
So that's obviously going to be...
of monoliths surround...
Guys, is that where the Prince is? Is that where the Prince is? Is he in the epicenter? It's gotta be. They're like protecting him in his sleep. Oh my god. They're like guards.
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height.
They're like mini Godzillas.
Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly embedded underground.
Oh,
the legs connect to
fucking
a torso.
Jack and the Beanstalk on steroids.
The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands.
Oh, I'd love to put that in my spaghetti.
The structure.
Mate,
these strands end at the neck,
monolith
fusing
meatballs.
into a solid
EMP
mass of hardened
pulse.
flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center. On each
Upside
side of the
down
monolith
triangle,
where
huh?
arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages.
Hentai tentacles!
These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing.
Lies.
The only activity
They're protecting
documented that the
something.
monoliths have done was in...
They're protecting the Prince. They've got to be.
During this period, they were extremely aggressive. When the group of...
Who found the
were making
Prince?
their way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough to top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity.
Oh my god.
Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
Apparently it didn't fucking work, did it? How durable are these cunts? Hi. I feel uncomfortable. Oh,
Although damn it.
No. No. Don't flash it. Don't flash it at me. What was that? No, that's just a monolith again. Curious.
Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed and resumed its stance unscathed. Eventually, the area has been fenced off
You'd
and
have to
is now
completely
restricted to
disintegrate
all.
it.
Ever since, the monolith stands silently, now
Protecting
only a grand
something.
spectacle of awe and mystery. only adding more questions to these meat beings.
They're protecting the prince.
And finally, the last creature on this list is...
You got. Hang on. Hey guys, editing Heinous here. I neglected to talk about this in the original recording, so I'm going to talk about it now. Pretty much, people in the Great Depression, I look at the prince and I'm like, is that thing dangerous? Like, it's made out of meat. At least I assume it's like the Carnis in appearance. And they're like, can its magic technology help us? And they agreed that, yo, could be dangerous, probably best not to disturb him. And they agree to this, which they don't. Hey you guys, editing Heinous here. I neglected to talk about this page in the original recording, but pretty much it's people in the Great Depression find the prince and be like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, why is it made out of meat? I assume the prince looks like the Carnis. And they're like, his magic technology could help us. And they're all like, well, he's probably more dangerous than helpful. So like, alright guys, we're not going to communicate with the prince at all. And let's just say they don't actually do that. Cheeky gits. Stupid gits. They're the ones who are going to fuck up this world in Vita Carnis. Promise you.
Singularity is an orb comprised of a
Okay,
dark
I'm getting it
colored
read to
ball
me.
with hints of luminous colors within its core. The singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several unique qualities that are not well understood. The singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force.
How?
There are also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only
Corruption.
able to receive one classified document about the singularity being...
Going back to that cult we saw, I have a very, very strong feeling they have a singularity. Also, look at the shape of them, and guess what's missing in the monolith? Bam! Hole in... Score, strike. Singularities and monoliths are supposed to wham bam together. And I imagine when they do, it's going to awaken the prince. I imagine that's what happens. Why did it not? Because they're all guarding a specific location. You know what I mean? What else you can tell me? Alright, Freddy Fazbear. Horror. Hello?
Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Okay, so, big things to talk about here. So, first of all, we've got the crew just one day wham-bams their way out in 1931. And they perfectly fit into ecosystems and are great in symbiosis for whatever reason. That's very interesting. They coexist well. You've got your trimmings, which were around a radio tower. Your... Oh, no. My bad. The trimmings were around a satellite dish. The crew was growing on a radio tower. So they're obsessed with radio waves, which is interesting. Got your mimics, who are especially adapted to eat people, which makes it seem like wherever the Carnis go, they try to kill the apex predators, I guess, or things that could get in the way, or maybe it's just simply good eating, good scran. Harvesters grow from the crawl into their own organism, and acts like a severely roided up Venus flytrap, which have two neurotoxins. They have two types of poisons. They have a neurotoxin, which completely paralyzes you so you can't escape, an anticoagulant, so you bleed the fuck out in agony. Oh, and the meat snakes. A huge meat snake was found in a tunnel, and it was, correct me if I'm wrong, 26, 28 years old. So, what's going on? And they can be tamed. And hosts of influences, they're... almost cult-like in a way with how you offer yourself up to them if you get infected and manage to make it there before 36 hours have passed. And they're only in North America for some reason, which is very peculiar. Then you've got your monoliths, which there's 7 of them, which are all in a huge circle, which is where I believe the prince is, healing. And you've got the singularities, which look like they match into their heads. And I believe this cult has captured a singularity and is probably worshipping it as a god. Now, what's interesting is we're getting pages of the prince. So, are the Carnis his offspring, his servants, or what? And did he just start to wake up again in 1931, and that's why the Carnis started popping up? And why did the monoliths only appear in 1971 or 782? It's all very peculiar. But, my beautiful Heinous Henchmen, on to the next video. Yeah? Tape 2. Cook at home kitchen, cheese cruel penne, cook along. Okay.
This could be the greatest discovery of the age.
This is a cooking one.
Let this feeling in.
Have any information
Wanted
of the
by the
whereabouts
Vincent. He looks like he's quite important.
Be making a dish that has recently gained a fair amount of popularity. Today's dish will be a cheesy crawl penne.
Cruel penne? Why are we cooking with the Carnis, people? It seems like it's a bad way to get infected.
To start off, these will be the ingredients you will need. 3 cups of penne pasta.
I love penne pasta.
Roughly 3 cups worth of fresh crawl. Try to get a variety of sizes when you buy yours, or when you harvest them yourself.
Don't like that.
1 cup of cheese. Half a cup of green onion. 1 teaspoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of Cajun spice. 2 tablespoons of parsley. 1 tablespoon of dill.
Not looking too bad.
1 tablespoon of garlic.
Okay.
A pinch of pepper. And finally, the most crucial ingredient. Nutrier Company's newly released flavor enhancer.
Remember when they
To
said
bring out
the monolith had
richness
an
of
upside down
flavors
triangle?
within each and every meal.
Flavor enhancers.
First, get a medium-sized pot and fill half of it with water.
I don't think I'll be watching a cooking show today.
Add a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a boil faster and help flavor the pasta.
Oh yeah? What about the flavor
Then,
enhancer?
set aside to boil.
Was it made out of
Grab
cruel?
your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough
It just
net.
looks like strawberry laces. Fleshy strawberry laces. Gross. Flesh juice. Oh, yummy. Shit's gross, man. Can you cook a trimming? Or maybe a meat snake? Have like a cruel
Crawl is
mukbang,
soft
just like
on the outside, but the interior has a surprising sturdiness.
It's like shit colour, bro. I don't need that.
Then, gather the meat and set aside.
Ugh. Gross.
Mince the green onion into rough segments.
Where's the flavour enhancer? The upside down triangle as well. What's going on with that? Or was it an upside?
Take this mince and set aside as well. Next, grab your skillet and preheat with along some oil.
You feeling invincible, skillet?
Take your minced crawl and spread it evenly across the skillet.
Show me the flavour enhancer.
Stir occasionally until crisp and brown.
Bro, this is tickling my ballsack. Tell me. Tell me what it's made out of.
As your water reaches a boil, add your penne and stir occasionally.
Okay, stop tickling my balls.
Cook until soft.
Yeah, I'm feeling soft right now, mate.
At this time, your crawl will be brown and crisp.
It just looks like duck. Oh, I could
Add
kill
your
for a
minced
duck
green
spring
onion
roll.
and then the spices.
Oh, why does it actually look good? Oh, god damn, man. A duck pancake right now?
Mix well.
Hoisin sauce? Oh, maybe that's what the flavour enhancer
Once
is.
your
Hoisin
pasta is
sauce.
finished cooking, strain it.
I hate how this feels like an actual cooking tutorial as well.
Lay your cooked penne evenly
Oh, yeah?
into your dish.
Meal prep, people!
Then add the crawl topping.
Crawl topping. Flavour enhancer. Show me my flavour enhancer. I hate how I feel hungry. I shouldn't feel hungry looking at this shit.
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I need some cheese.
At this
Oh.
point, finish preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish to cool to a
The flavor
temperature
enhancer.
below 60 degrees Celsius, or else the enhancer will not work.
Why? But could you imagine that on like pizza as a topping? Oh, cruel
And
pizza.
now, you may serve and enjoy.
I don't like that said 60 degrees or lower, otherwise it won't work. Who's watching this? Hello? No. Also, please give some love to Darian Quillily. I hope I pronounced his name right, but this is amazing and I fucking love this shit, man. Fucking love it. Oh, there's a new page! It's a new page! It's a new page. Let me just go... Can I, like, get it normally? Oh. Why does... He look so ill. What is blood doing to the prince? Hey guys, Editing Heinous here. Okay, so, this is awesome. I've actually got a better quality image of this one. Okay, so this one says, although the other critters ignored the rest of their fellow kind, instead they secretly visited the slumbering visitor. They snuck what little food they had and carefully fed it to him, greatly hastening their recovery. So, imagine like some little goobers in the Great Depression giving a fleshy overlord just like a little Scooby snack. He wakes up, is like, you know what? Maybe you guys deserve some help. I imagine what's happened is that after these people fed the prince, he awoke, or at least sometime afterwards, and in 1931 created Carnis because that's when the first sighting was. Just my thoughts. And a little timeline coming along, but on to the next video on how to take care of your pet's trimming. Tape 3. Guides to owning a pet trimming.
Many people get pets for companionship.
Guys, you ever wanted to own a
They form
trimming?
bonds and grow relationships with these animals, even to the point of them being considered a part of the family.
Yeah, my trimming's
Most
a
people
part
get
of
dogs
the
or
family.
cats,
Aw.
but maybe you want something more interesting.
I love both equally.
Then you may want to get yourself a trimming.
Oh god.
These lumps of meat have grown a reputation
imagine the
to be a
meat
loving
juice.
companion for many people in the recent months. Although most people may
Ugh.
not know the proper
It looks
way
like
to
a raw
care for
chicken.
them. Today, we will be showing you how you can care for your pet trimming.
Give him...
Taking care of a
Ugh,
trimming
give him a
is
blanket.
fairly easy, but this is
Cover
no
that shit
reason
up.
to slack
I don't
off.
look at it.
They are living things and do require maintenance.
Why are we
The
being
first
told to care
thing
about
keep
them?
in mind when keeping a trimming is the temperature
Probably
of
because they
your
get
home.
cold as fuck.
While trimmings are resilient to both
You can
high
refrigerate
and
the
low
cum.
conditions, you want to keep your base temperature near room temp, maybe slightly cooler. That being said, trimmings prefer warmer areas to nest. A simple setup you may use is a box with some blankets on the inside.
You're treating it like a cat.
Make sure there is enough for your trimming to cover itself.
Oh.
And now, you have a comfy bed for your buddy.
I actually really like that.
Next,
why do I
you
find
want
it
to give
cute?
your trimming the best diet possible.
Only the
Trimmings
best
are not
quality
picky
food.
eaters and will eat anything you give them. To keep your trimming healthy and strong, a diet of dry cat or dog food that is high in protein, provided 2 times
Get it,
a day,
hench.
is best.
Angelica the
As
trimming.
a treat, you may give your trimming any scraps of your
Angelica the trimming.
food. Things like apple
A
cores,
pizza.
banana peels, or eggshells are a perfect snack.
Can I feed my Can I feed my
A thing to
trimming
remember
flavor
is
enhancer?
Trimmings are nocturnal and make plenty of noise.
It's like owning a beagle. Not a beagle, mini dachshunds. Sausage dogs. I love them. I miss my sausage dog. Sounds the same. Sounds the same.
To prevent you from having sleepless nights,
Earmuffs.
try to give your trimmings first meal in the late morning or afternoon. This helps them be active during these times instead. Another thing to consider if you want a pet trimming
Get your
is
trimming a
where they
treadmill.
will be living. Your home should have enough space for your trimming to roam around, as well as access to the outdoors.
The meat
like a
juice
backyard.
things must be awful in the house.
If not, be sure to take your trimmings on regular
Could you get
walks.
salmonella from a trimming?
This gives your trimming the exercise they need, as well as allowing them to meet other trimmings. Trimmings are a social creature and need to interact with others of their kind, like how
Like
they
the
do in
satellite
the wild.
dish. 400 plus friends.
When it comes to entertainment,
Satellite
trimmings
dishes.
are not
TVs.
the most active and aren't the best at fetch or tug of war.
No, I don't think they give a shit.
But here are other ways to keep
A
your
TV
trimming entertained.
because of radio
Some
waves.
toys that trimmings like are little items they can push, around, pull, or carry. Trimmings also enjoy things that you enjoy as well,
TVs.
like watching the television or listening to the radio. They love seeing and
The
listening
Carnis love
to
this
all
shit.
the funny things coming from the devices.
No, they've got another purpose. That's why that's why people want them to have them as
After
pets.
a long day, your trimming
Don't flash shit on the screen. Don't think I won't notice. Don't think I won't notice that shit. Okay, maybe I didn't notice anything. Oh, fuck's
long
sake.
day, your trimming might be dirty and need a wash.
Yeah, I need a wash too, mate.
To clean them, start your bath with a gentle warm water, mixed with a bit of hand or body wash.
Can you, like,
Gently
air
scrub
fryer
the
trimming?
cheeks, armpits, belly, and neck fold.
Neck folds
Remember to
on.
be careful around their face, and avoid getting soap in their eyes, nose, and
Because I've got no
mouth.
eyelids.
Gently pat dry with a towel when done.
Or you'll get meat
Now
juice.
your buddy is all clean.
Brother. Ugh.
And lastly, as said before, trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty of affection.
It looks as brain dead as me.
They love receiving pats,
I love it.
scratches, and pets. They also love to sit with you and cuddle.
Why do I find it cute when I know it's
Since they
evil?
communicate with each other in the wild, it is best to replicate this behavior with them as well. Simply talking to them is plenty enough. You can talk about your day, if anything interesting
watch
happens at
TV.
work, if you are working on any new recipes, or talk about the weather.
I watched My
Trimmings are
Hero
very good
Academia.
listeners and love to be involved.
Go beyond plus ultra.
With all of these in mind, you are now well equipped to have a trimming become a part of the family.
I don't want it to be a part of my
Do
family.
things right, and you will have a companion for a long while.
Okay. Oh, satellite dish time? Are we seeing this through Vincent's eyes? Because he's wanted. No. Mm-mm. Oh. Oh, he's waking up, alright. Oh, there's a shit ton of eyes. Are the monoliths going to start moving? Or are the singularities going to start moving? Okay. One day the I imagine that's talking about him waking up. Had finally remembered. Okay guys, me again. I'm going to read this again. Let me narrate for you. One day, the prince awoke suddenly. Thanks to the critter's assistance, the healing process has finished very quickly. The prince had fully recovered and was now fully awake and aware of their surroundings. Surprised by the sudden awakenings, the critters ducked out of sight, pretty much. So, this is obviously 1931, when the prince woke up, and shit started to get a little bit crazy with the Carnis. But, on to the next video. Tape 4. Meat snake specimen. Archived footage. Do you want to see my meat snake? No, not actually, but like, this is about a meat snake. This has got to be Vincent. We've got to be seeing this through someone's important eyes. Because he's researching all of this. Warning, yes, we know this shit is unauthorized. It's almost like the people who are corrupted up in the government don't want this shit getting out.
In the year of 1945, with the
The
war
war,
finally
meat
ended,
snake,
the
lots of
cleanup
food.
process had started. During routine sweep of an underground train
Oh, it looks like a
tunnel, the
chode.
cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery.
Oh, it's huge.
Found completely filling the tunnel was a meaty wall, and in the center of the mass was an opening with several skulls surrounding it.
Oh my god.
Closer inspection of the blockage revealed
It was
that
a
the
meat
mass was
snake.
actually an extremely engorged meat snake. Its impeccable size had blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path. There was many strange things with this creature. First was the coloration. A typical meat snake's color is bright reds and light browns. This particular meat snake was a very deep maroon. Another strange thing about it was its behavior. This creature...
Because if it's black, that means it's kind of become an elder meat snake, like how mimics, when they have an overabundance of food, can turn into, you know, the evolved mimics. The black ones. Because I'm not being... Oh, elder mimic, there we go. So does their pigment just naturally darken when they have an overabundance of food? Because that's very interesting to know.
moved.
Can you get
Meat
elder
snakes
trimmings?
are normally sluggish and encumbersome, but the specimen discovered seemed to lack even basic motor functions.
Probably because it ate too much.
Its behavior was that of a plant's. Stationary, with only minor movements within. One would assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was
It had too much
completely
food.
lodged in place and minimized movements to conserve energy. But how would it have gotten this deep into the tunnel in the first place?
War.
And by the looks of weathering, it had been in there for quite some time. So how did it get so large? The answer was discovered by a different cleaning crew, who found the other end of the tunnel. They followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake.
This
Alongside
arse.
it was a huge pile of
Makes sense.
This meat snake's skin also displayed great amounts of resilience.
Because
It
it's
took several days of cutting to even obtain
just like
a
the elder
sample.
mimic.
Here, you can see the clear difference between this meat snake
it's got
specimen
reinforced
versus a normal
fibers.
meat snake's membrane. Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures, extreme heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation.
Fucking hell.
It is a wonder
Oh yeah,
how
because of
such
melanin.
durability can occur in an organic creature.
So they develop melanin.
Another
Oh, I'm a
strange
genius.
phenomenon is the smell off the skin. Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting
Is it
flesh.
sweet?
But the specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs.
Flavor enhancer.
Meat snake was later discovered to be missing by unknown survivors. How the meat...
No. The cult. Flavor enhancers. Look at that shit right there. Look at that. Look at that. Now back to me. Look at that. Now back to me. The cult kidnapped it. Are they using it in the flavor enhancer? Or are they worshipping it alongside what I think is a singularity that they've kidnapped? Or maybe it's the host of influence. That's very interesting, isn't it? Because this is a big boy. Because look at that shit. He's quite high up in the cult. Look at that shit. And back to me. We're making progress.
How the meat snake grew in size was discovered to be
cult sacrificing food to it. Hang on, look, buddy. Normally, most of the time, this means that you're flashing shit on the screen at me. What are we doing? What are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? Could those be singularities? 1, 2, 3. And then merging into one? Don't like that. Ah, there you go. There we go. Okay. Or is this... Could this be the cult seeing the prince again and offering the meat snake as a sacrifice to, like, kind of try to heal him? Fuck. Page 10. Right. Let me get back to you if I can't find a better version. Alright guys, Editing Heinous back here again to read you a new page. Okay, so this is pretty much the critters reaching out to the prince, the meaty boy himself, offering a handshake. They're now like bros, and the prince is like, yo, shit, maybe I can help you guys out. Bam, Vita Carnis, 1931. Bam, everywhere. And it changes both their fates. Pretty cool. Probably also where this cult started. But, back to the video, people. Tape 5. Mimic Defense. Do you love Mimic? Oh, emergency alert. Emergency. Beep boop, beep boop. Beep boop, beep boop. This is a Mimic surveillance? I think it's science surveillance.
As of the time of this video's release, we have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global scale.
Mimics hosts.
The reason for this is because we are under attack.
Infiltrated.
We have discovered that there has been a significant growth of mimic population.
Because it's easy.
Which is threatening public safety.
They easily kill people.
National leaders have released this instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself.
Could be a lie.
Here's what you need to know about the threat. Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey.
So it's easy for them to grow and reproduce.
Mimics gain information on people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable.
Can they reproduce?
The most
common
only said
times
a mimic will attack is when you are asleep, that walking alone, or in a cornered position.
Because there's no escape.
Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures.
Like me looking at the fridge at night.
Precautions to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise.
Knocking.
One of the more well-known tactics is hiding itself inside of furniture.
One that earlier videos said to hide in furniture or under your bed. Someone's lying to us. Someone wants us to get eaten. Someone wants us to get eaten, people.
To blend into its environment. Common objects that mimics can hide inside are sofas, recliners, wardrobes, ottomans, and other places a mimic can comfortably wait.
So literally,
mimics are able to contort their body in ways that allow them to fit inside smaller places.
Could you imagine a mimic dancer?
They also use it to expand their body,
Absolute cinema.
making themselves appear larger for intimidation.
What do they have to
Another
intimidate?
method mimics use to blend in is their ability to put on and wear clothing.
Could you imagine a roadman mimic?
Mimics put on layers of shirts, pants, and jackets to hide
a
their
little
red
COVID mask
skin and blend into densely populated areas. In very rare cases, mimics can develop and grow to look very similar to human beings. Pairing this with clothing, it can be very hard to tell the difference between a mimic and a person right away.
Especially
if you are unsure if a person is a mimic, look out for key features that may reveal their true form.
Ew.
Look for abnormal facial features, like large, bulbous...
What did you flash on the screen? What did you flash on the screen? Don't be doing that shit to me. Oh. A brevitus?
Like large,
strange,
eyes, flat noses, wide mouths in an uncanny smile.
He looks like an average guy.
Also pay attention to other exposed body
sharp
parts
claws.
like hands. Mimic people will have long fingers with no fingernails. If you are unable to see their face or hands, watch their walking pattern. Mimics' legs are long and hunched. Their walking will be unusual and irregular. Here is what you do if you are met with a mimic.
Kill it.
If it stands before you, do not panic.
Lock
Stand your
in.
ground and try to appear larger.
See?
Wave your hands and make plenty of
No,
noise.
that seems like we're just trying to kill
Maintain
each
eye
other.
contact. A mimic will hesitate to attack a potential threat.
Because last time we were told
If
to get
you
in the
are
feet
armed
one.
with a weapon, aim for the head or legs.
So this
These
is
are
the
the best
accurate
areas to
one.
hit to immobilize the threat.
Cripple
Fight
it.
back and don't let it get a hold on you.
Because it's physically
If
stronger.
you find a mimic that hasn't
The other one told us to try to use things to, you know, stop it from getting to us, but it's physically stronger. So this is the correct one telling us what to actually do.
discovered you yet, stay out of sight. Call the authorities and alert them
But I
of your
don't trust the
location.
authorities.
Stay where you are to avoid startling
Is there two
the
different
mimic.
factions?
If the mimic gives chase, run.
No shit.
Try to get somewhere out of sight and hide. Do not leave the area. Officials will need to locate you to help. Stay low and stay quiet. With the information you have learned, use it well and stay safe.
Hello? Please don't scare me. We've got to be Vincent. Evidence tape, Christopher and Janice case, 1983. Observed footage for confidential information. Complete. Discard and destroy all copies of this tape immediately. There's a little spelling error there. Why? Fingernails? Show him. Why are you covering them?
Let's see. Yep, it's working.
Okay, can we get a move on?
1 sec. Yeah.
Oh, they're going to get preyed upon. Are they going into a mimic-infested area?
Hello.
I thought you only had 30 minutes of tape on that.
I know, but just gotta see how it works. Like,
Yeah, well,
I never got to
don't
use
have
one
all
of
night.
these. Too bad. You were the only person who could film with me, so you're gonna have to put up with it.
Fine.
Screw you. Screw you.
Screw you.
Nice flirting, bro. Get to the
Still
video.
way too dark. 1 sec. There we go.
Oh, that's still shit.
Oh.
Cold.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. You got some light now. But look at that over there. You can't see anything unless I like point directly over there.
Vulnerable to mimic attack.
Like,
Just saying.
nope, can't see nothing.
Are you sure we should be out this late?
No.
Fine. I'll cook you stuff when we get home. Don't worry.
I don't think you're
That's
getting
fine.
home.
Too bad.
Too bad. What a cunt.
Wait. Ah, shit. Right, but it still turns off and on randomly for some reason. Like, it's the best thing I could get my hands on, though. Turning on and off, but it's the only thing that they would give me. It works, though.
It's like they're setting him up for
This
failure.
is gnarly.
It's not my fault this guy lives in a fucking dump. We're almost there. We just gotta get through the woods.
Mimics could easily hide there and eat people. Or
You see it,
digest
though?
food.
Hopefully I show up on camera, so... hopefully there are lights out there. Like, people still live there, right?
Or maybe mimics live there.
Pretty dark for me.
But... it was just one guy. I don't know why. Like, why would they get rid of everything? Dogs barking are never a good sign.
Yeah. Almost like those mimics.
The sky looks nice. This thing can't capture it.
Enjoy it. It's probably going to be the last time you get to see this shit.
I can barely capture the ground in front of me.
So, what are we doing out here exactly?
Well, supposedly they found some guy. Like it was like a grody scene. Like it was disgusting.
Grody, dude.
Like they had to get rid of the trailer he was in, and then.
So why are you going towards
Like
it?
they didn't let anyone nearby, and it was like this big conspiracy.
Mimic attack.
We're filming that. Hopefully, I get a good mark for it.
Bro, you're doing this for a course? You're doing this for your homework, you twat? Dog, this ain't worth it. Self-preservation, where is it?
Oh, bush. Careful.
Ooh, scary bush.
You know where we're going?
Yeah, we're almost there. We're on the road. We're right next to it. Like, it's literally up there.
Okay.
Come on. It's not too late yet.
Hungry.
You said that already.
Yeah?
Hurry, because you want to be here. Twat. Make her a fucking sandwich. Get in the kitchen, you
Almost
cunt.
there. It'll be like 5 minutes.
5 minutes turns into 25 minutes quite quickly, bud.
We're on the road. We're almost there. We just got past the tree line and make the way to the trailer park. Then we can go home. Okay?
Okay.
I don't want to be out
You're
here
gonna
either.
get eaten.
Weird.
There's a reason why you're a
We're right
case.
here. You go ahead. You can't see a thing.
Where am I even going?
Just up here. There should be a path. Right there. Yeah, right here. See, I found the path. We're all good.
When you publicly know that it's dangerous to be in the woods, why would you choose to be there? You know what I mean? There's going to be an elder mimic. Oh, this shit is ominous and menacing. Why would you do this at night, buddy? Is that a blood trail? No, I'm just stupid. Never mind. At least I hope I'm just stupid and that wasn't blood. Oh. I want to know what's happening. I want to know what's happening.
think this way.
You fit. Oh my god, bro.
Yo, look at this. I didn't see this on my way over here last time.
Like,
it's cool.
it's a pile of fucking junk.
Like, we could get a shot of this in, like, atmosphere, you know?
Mate, the atmosphere was lost 20 hours ago.
One sec, let me get a good lighting on that.
Yeah, you're gonna get molested by a
Yeah, look
mimic.
at that. That's cool. Like, look, it's like old stuff here as well. Anyways.
How could you do this shit at night when you know mimics, hosts of influences exist? Because I imagine this is set in America right now, bud. Oh my god. You deserve death at this point, my god. Don't pan the fucking the camera up, you need to keep your eyes on the ground. I'm fucking afraid.
We're on the flat part now. Yeah, we're close.
Yeah,
Trailer should be right
I'm
ahead.
close to crying. I may not look it, but I'm fucking close, bro. I'm terrified. I don't like the dark, I'm afraid of the dark. Look, I'm honest, I'm real, I hate the dark. I'm a paranoid cunt.
This is where everyone was. There's no one here now, though. Not a single
Yeah,
building
probably
in
because
sight.
you wasted your time. And you're gonna die.
Except, like, way over there. But
What was that?
there's no one here. It's the strangest thing.
Stranger Things. It can only get stranger.
This is the spot. Right here. Yeah. This thing. Okay. So you take the camera and the light. Point it at me, but don't.
Oh, you're gonna get eaten by a harvester.
Make sure.
Is he gonna get snatched by a mimic?
Like a bark bag. Alright, give me a second.
He's gonna get fucking snatched. Is that something behind him?
Okay. You're 19. Teenage boy was coming home from the trailer late night.
Oh yeah?
Although, when he arrived at home, he found a grisly scene. Mikhail Barar, his father, that he came home to, was found dead. The grisly scene lies before him. Police were called. They came to investigate. Strange thing, though, they immediately closed off everything.
Almost like they're covering shit up.
But only a few witnesses saw what truly happened there. For some reason, the police were acting very weird, trying to keep everyone away and telling little information. And when the information was released to the public, they say it was a suicide. Although, the trailer and most people living nearby moved away pretty much immediately.
Probably because it's a mimic attack, and you don't want to be near a mimic, do you?
They say it was a suicide, but
An elder mimic.
that did catch an eye of what happened. He was much too grisly to see that. But police haven't come out about anything yet. So that's why I'm here to answer what truly happened.
Corruption.
And that's it for now.
You said grizzly way too much.
What?
Grizzly
you said
bear.
grizzly way
Grrr.
too much.
They're gonna get snatched.
Yeah.
Okay, should I retry?
Sure.
Okay.
Pause.
No!
That one turned out alright.
Please don't
Yeah.
redo.
Yeah. Wait, why is it rolling? Did you catch that?
Oh, it's gonna record their deaths. It's gonna record their deaths. It's gonna record their deaths.
I needed someone to film.
If I get jumped, I'm gonna burp.
No hard feelings, okay?
Okay.
It's pretty scary out here.
Yeah, it
I
is.
understand.
Get the fuck out.
Back there was the perfect time for a serial killer to just jump out and grab us,
Why are you foreshadowing your
Cut
fate?
it out. Scary enough as is.
It's gonna be a fucking mimic, mate. An elder mimic, I bet you.
Chris? Chris?
Nah. Nah.
Where are you?
Nah.
Chris!
Oh my
Come on.
fucking god.
This isn't funny!
You're dead.
Chris! I just want to go home, come on!
Oh, he's dead.
Fine, I guess I'm going home without you.
Oh, you're not going home.
Hungry.
You're not going
If you want to
home.
stay out here and play games, you can.
You can be a Mimic's Big Mac. A Grinch meal. I'm scared. What the fuck? Am I seeing shit? Am I losing my mind? Run! 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 Stop keeping your foot on the fucking ground, mate. I'm scared.
Chris?
Don't.
What are you doing? Because this isn't funny.
I ain't fucking Chris! Not a fan. Was that her screaming? Or was that the mimic? You safe? No, she's gone into its nest, hasn't she? Oh my god. This has got to be Vin. No. No, 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 no. You're not doing that shit to me. You're not doing that shit to me. The critters led the prince out of the cave, up to the top of the hill. Words showed them the forest. This is our home, full of nature and beauty. Although the forest struggled to provide for the critters, and they are facing disaster. Can you help us? Oh, that's ominous. Is there anything more? Is there anything more? No. That's very interesting. So the prince is waking up, and he's potentially seen Nicole. Or the Carnis, and they're like, come on, we need you to save us. Or this is foreshadowing what's going to happen, or is currently happening. On to the next video, people. Tape 6, Species Anomaly Report. Okay. Hello. Peekaboo. Peekaboo boo boo. Carnis species log. Hashtag 14. Abnormality documentation harvester. Notable population density shift discovered between the dates of 1989 and 8. Maps display the charted population of harvesters' location on a monthly basis. Curious. Oh. Okay. This is the family that we saw in that newspaper clipping before they got fucking slaughtered. Oh. Hang on. Oh god. Those are the tendrils. Oh no, they're reaching out towards the kids. Oh fuck. No. Oh my god. Are they moving towards more dense areas? Oh my god. Don't even... I know you're gonna fucking flash shit at me. Oh? Or maybe not? Maybe? No? Guys, that one was harrowing as shit. Let's go on to the next, yeah? Awesome. Hey guys, editing Heinous here. I could not read this one without any help, so I unfortunately had to resort to Reddit. So pretty much, the prince holds his arms back, a big old light emits, the critters, the Great Depression people are like, holy shit, he's like magical, man. There, so the prince's sublime brilliance, and he vows, with his power and the help of his kingdom, he shall heal their home. Which I imagine he does by creating the Carnis, because, woo, they help the environment and all the animals rise in populations again. Lots of food, not any scarcity really, so, you know, happy times, right? That's what I'd like to say. But, just to tease you a little bit, let's go on to the next video, huh? Tape 7, Flavour Enhancer Commercial. Well guys, this one's about the flavour enhancers again.
Flavor. The most crucial component to enjoying a good meal.
And getting brainwashed?
The way food tastes is what makes eating so pleasurable.
Oh, you're so right.
But what if you could savor every little detail you could possibly
The
want?
triangle. The cult.
That is why we, at Nutrier Co., have
The
made
cult.
it so that you may enjoy every single bite you
1990.
take. With our product, the Flavor Enhancer, you can extract every last morsel of taste from your plate.
Oh, spores.
With overwhelming demand for this essential product, even since our start
Experience
earlier
true
this year,
saviour.
we have delivered what you wanted.
That's a bit on the nose.
Now introducing the Flavor Enhancer
The
Deluxe.
Prince, or Singularity.
Now packaged in a larger size and modified recipe, there is now
Modified?
even more savory goodness to go around. Since our debut in mid-1990, the
When
Flavor
the cult
Enhancer
side.
has shown to be a major hit, with our product flying off the shelves.
Addictive
The
too, it
Flavor
seems.
Enhancer Deluxe will allow us to satisfy your growing, tasting needs. Now allowing you to add even more enhancer to your dinner, making your food even better to enjoy. The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, available on shelves now.
Below.
Nutrier Co. Experience true savor.
Hello? Am I going to experience true saviour?
These larger serving sizes make dining even more pleasant, now allowing more generous amounts of enhancer at a time. Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, now available in stores near you. Nutrier Co. Experience true savor.
Don't blow up for my ears. Or explode my computer.
Make your taste buds pop with the new deluxe size. Make tasting even more awesome.
More mind controlling.
Spoil your kids with this essential part of every meal.
Oh no.
Nutrier Savor.
Are those the screams from the harvester?
Flavor Enhancer
Menacing
Deluxe,
slice of bread.
required for all meals, no matter how small it seems.
Addiction.
Just a little
To get
more.
mind controlled. To get
It
indoctrinated.
is crucial to everyday eating.
Not sure about that, bud. Like, if you're gonna indoctrinate me into a cult, at least do it for free. Oh, they're promoting this a shit ton. Get a lot of reach for the cult. Yep, yep, yep. Bitches are like, how is this a cult? The singularity! I was right! They do have a singularity! Oh, you cheeky cunts. You cheeky cunts. I knew they were going to do that. That's why I paused. The prince gathered what he could and then set onward. Once the prince returns home, they will come back to the island and return to the crows. See? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Now back to me. Look at that shit. Now back to me. It's the cult. It's the cult. The prince is in charge of the cult. On to the next one, people. Tape 8. Uncovered documents. Experience true saviour. Ants. Okay, are we ants? Are we ants to the cult or the Carnis? New flavour enhancer deluxe. Yeah, it's a cult, that's why. Confidential info. Yep. Files confiscated or not released to the public. Yeah, we're definitely an ant. No. 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 Safe to consume. Lies. Nutria Co. is facing charges after numerous reports of sickness after consumption of their product. The flavour enhancer, only statements made from the company so far, dismissing any issues and that their product is safe to consume. So they want to promote the cult, and they're also using a host of influence spores to brainwash people. See? Cheeky cunts. And they're using company speech to be like, don't give a shit, don't give a shit, don't give a shit, fuck you. It's a prince's symbol. See? See? Him! Oh no, is that the thing that infects the ants and takes control of them via spores? The cordyceps! The spores. They are. Yes. Because those are the host of influence quills. And the ant's going to get taken over by the spores, by the cordyceps. There we go. This is a real thing that happens to ants, by the way. The brain accumulates lots of spores, which causes them to go towards the host that they got infected with. But why are they... Do they have a host of influence then, and not a singularity? Or do they have both? Carcass conflicts with, I presume, nature. Containment and research. Oh. And violation of newly introduced policies. Okay. That's interesting. It's very interesting. New log. Not the one in the toilet, right? I'm going to leave after this because I'm fucking afraid. Message to Carcass. Tape 9. Message. December 30th, 1990. Okay. Peculiar.
In the distant horizon,
Monolith.
The group of monoliths stand vacant.
Protecting the prince.
Although closed off to outsiders, their stance can be observed well outside the perimeter.
Are we going to see them attack?
It is known to have hundreds of thousands of fibers that weave themselves deep underground, all connected in a grand mycelial network.
Oh.
This was left to you because we share a common goal. I'm aware that you studied Carnis and researched their properties.
Vincent again?
I'm also aware that you have received backlash for doing so. Something isn't as it seems, and you know this too.
Yeah, it's newspaper clippings.
Unexplained phenomena, countless casualties, missing persons, fatalities, and yet no proper action, and notable silence about these affairs.
Corruption.
I'm afraid and confused. Why is nothing being done?
Because I've infiltrated the higher ups. Literally.
We've been kept in the dark, while those above us slither and miss the blind. We have slowly been numbing our minds to their schemes, but they've made one crucial error. Trails, crumbs, traces of information. I've collected these pieces and thrown their loose ends.
Because they're migrating towards the monoliths. The prince.
Document's inclusion as the standard is all the information that
Or they're moving towards the singularity.
every cover-up, every clue that I could find, they all lead here.
Because that's where the monoliths are.
All these few years, something big I want us to know about. Here's where you're going.
Let me have a little look see if there's anything important. No, okay, so that's literally just about the singularity. Got it.
Here's where you're going. I don't have the power to change things, but you do. Alongside the documents are plans. Plans for a meeting one of great importance. You have the resources. With this information,
The radio tower again.
we can put a stop to all the scandals. I just hope it isn't too late.
I have a feeling it's probably too late. You want to give me another page about the prince? Yeah? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe, baby? No? Okay.
The monoliths are truly an astonishing sight to behold.
Because they're surrounding an island and everything's migrating towards it. Just saying. No. No. Don't run that shit button. Oh, okay, that is literally just stacked. Throw me off. Got it. My trained eyes are listening for information. Why is that news clipping ripped off? Thanks for watching. Final tape. Facility 0. Carcass again. What are we doing, Carcass? Which is very interesting because that's what most of the Carnis scavenge. Just saying.
Mission brief.
Is that where the cult is hiding? Give me a second.
3 ground teams are tasked with infiltrating a previously abandoned mall titled Facility 0.
Facility 0? This is a good beat, actually.
Which is located in the restricted zone based on our info.
That's where all the harvesters
The mission will take place in 3 stages.
Right.
Infiltration, encirclement, and ambush. Primary objective is to capture the facility and seize the items of interest for extraction. Numerous armed guards are located within the facility. Avoid detection.
Okay, they
and
must
keep up
have a
your guard.
singularity. Maybe a host of influence too if they're making the flavor enhancers? Entities have facility. Yep. Okay, so they do have entities there. Yep.
Alpha team, in position. Beta team, in position.
Green?
Gamma team, in position.
Oh, so...
Copy. Beginning phase 1.
So all those orbs we've been seeing were just the teams about to converge in Facility 0.
Eyes on the point. Clearing path.
The harvester, yep. You gonna sniper shot that shit? Does it explode?
Pathway cleared. Give us the green light.
So they got rid of one harvester in the way so they don't get fucking
Copy.
devastated.
Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
Are they extracting parts of the harvester? Like their toxins?
Alpha team, copy. Beginning advance. Alright, we're heading out.
Because surely that would be a good weapon. Ugh, it's leaking harvester juice. I wonder if that temporarily disabled it or it's just dead.
Lights off, come on. Move.
This is a stealth mission, Snake. Curious. Oh, a monolith.
Keep your distance. Single file. Halt!
So the cult is definitely on this island with all the monoliths.
In position, awaiting green light.
Curious. Mayonnaise on an escalator? Okay, so I've obviously got a guy.
Eyes are secure. Turning blind. Lights green.
Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
God, I'm just enjoying this. Ah. Dope. I'm just enjoying this shit. more surprised we haven't encountered more resistance yet. I had to, come on. It's tense. You're supposed to be spooked.
Alpha team in position. We are experiencing mechanical interference. Should we resume? Copy. Phase 3 is still a go. Preparing for breach.
Could the singularity because of the magnetic field?
Breach in 3, 2, 1.
Are they all going to be worshipping it? Oh, fuck them up, guys. Holy 12 gauge, motherfucker. You flashed something on the screen. Don't think I didn't notice. Don't think I didn't notice. My eyes are very well trained. Okay. We're going to get back to that soon, guys.
Get down! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Fuck him up!
Put down your weapon! Get down! Put down your weapon! Put your hands up! Get down! I said get down!
I can't believe that. They had all 7 singularities. I thought they would only have had like 1. Not all of them. Oh, you cocktease as well. Because there's still more to come. So they've obviously got all these singularities. Was there a host there as well? I didn't see. Vita Carnis. Season 1 finale. That was insane. Made by Darian Kulai. Give them all the love in the world, people. You know what to do. Subscribe to them. Turn the noties on. Praise to everyone. Give it up, people. Give it up. This shit was awesome. Fucking awesome. Special thanks to Baz, 8-bit run. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. And us. And us, guys. Right, I would just like to say thank you so much for watching. This was an absolute treat. I hope you enjoyed watching this as well. Season 1 refresh, so we can get up to Season 2. And then we can wait for Season 3. I'm very excited for that. But, let's talk about this. So, also this cult had all 7 singularities. And the monoliths were around there. And those singularities definitely fit in those holes. And Carcass has possession of all the singularities. And maybe a host of influence I didn't really see. That's really interesting, because I don't think Carcass can be trusted either. Especially the fact that they name themselves after something like the Carnisy a lot. I can't lie, everyone's corrupted in some way or other. It's probably infiltrated. And the Prince. What is the Prince doing? But I'll leave this up to you, my beautiful Heinous Henchmen. Please show me some support if you can as well. Because these videos, because I'm trying to improve my editing, they're starting to take a lot of time. And trust me, this is a long ass video, even without editing. But thank you guys. Goodbye. And keep smiling.